Have you ever envied the picture perfect pantries you've seen while scrolling on Pinterest, or even the ones you've seen on the shows on HGTV? There's nothing more frustrating than when you're trying to do a pantry restock and you figured out that you have 10 boxes of expired Oreos and a few cans of green beans. My sisters and I used to own a cleaning and organizing business where I specialized in organizing. Today, I'm going to show you just how I maximize my space as someone who lives in a small apartment with limited space for a pantry. The things I'm going to discuss with you today are how to save money, how to organize your foods into groups, and the different kinds of organizing bins you can use. Now, what you're going to do first is you're going to take everything out of your pantry and move it to the table. From there, you're going to go through all of your expired items and discard them, and then you can even look for your expired items that you are no longer going to use and donate them to food pantries around you. Then you're going to clean your pantry before you restock it. Doing this will allow you to make sure that you don't continue to buy the same foods and that they'll be visible for you to see. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the food that you acquire the most and you're going to create your categories. For me, these are the categories that I have because these are the foods that I typically have in stock. Up top is my breakfast foods, then I have my pastas, over here I have my protein items. On this shelf is going to be my canned goods and my condiments, and on the bottom is all of my daughter's snacks. Those are interchangeable, but those go on the bottom so that she can reach those efficiently. So once you have your categories, you're going to kind of jot that down in your head, or you can actually write it on a piece of paper. That way you can place your items in the correct bins. Now, onto the bins. There are several different types of bins you can have, and definitely several different price points depending on where you shop. But I would suggest you start at TJ Maxx or a shop like that. You can get some really great items for a good deal. Now, one of the items I have here is an expandable tiered shelf. So this is great for any size because just like mine, you can make it compact. If you have a larger space, you can expand it to be however long you need it. So on here are going to go your canned goods. And just like with the categories, you're going to group those together. So right here, I have my green beans together. Here, I have my black beans. And down here, I have my miscellaneous items. So once you have those organized, you can add that to your pantry wherever it needs to go. Another type of bin that's really popular, I have three in my house, three in my kitchen, I should say. One in my pantry, one in my refrigerator, and one in the cabinet. This is great for your pasta sauces, your condiments, things like that. And the great thing about this is that when you have everything facing outward like this, no matter what way you spin it, you can see which items that you have. So that way when you go to make your grocery list, you can see exactly what you have and you're not buying the same items, so that when you get home and you're trying to prepare meals, that you have nothing that you need. So we're gonna add that right there. And then another type of bin that I'm going to show you are these safe lock bins. I got these at TJ Maxx as well. They come in different sizes. This is great for pastas, cereals, different things of that nature. And the great thing about this is that they have a locking system. So it's great if you have small kids and they're into the pantry. If it is locked tight like that, you can shake it upside down and nothing is coming out of it. So it's great. Not only for spills and things like that, but also that way you know that it's keeping your food fresh because it's locked like that. So same thing for this. You just switch it to the unlocked side, get what you need, return the lid, lock it in place, and it's safe just like that. And the great thing about all of these items is that they are acrylic, so they're lightweight, they're easy to move around. They're super durable, although they are lightweight. They're easy to clean. And a great thing is you can also label these. So if you have a label maker, or you could even use Post-it notes, something simple like that, you can label each bin according to your food groups, which will help you organize that as well. So now that I've given you some tips and pointers, you are on your way to having a Pinterest perfect pantry.